Hey guys, this is Von Klaus here. Welcome back to another episode of Star Citizen. Hopefully you guys will like the first one. Honestly, oh my goodness. I sound a little bit better today, but I'm still a little bit under the weather. Alright, so we're gonna go back.
To reach the launch, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
Yeah, so basically, if you remember in the last episode, we found the artifact, dug it out for Barrett. Barrett was the client. Unbeknownst to me, I did not know that he was paying for that, and that was the reason that we were there. That part was kind of secretive. But then once I picked it up and took my little journey, I somehow became a part of the reason for the artifact's existence. And so Barrett, when he showed up, he says, okay, well, since you took that little trip, I need to go to Constellation. So that's where we're headed. And Barrett stayed behind as a result. Well, we got jumped by the enemy pirates after we left the planet's surface. So we tracked them down to where their leader was and took care of him. And then we stopped the episode right at the end of that. So now we're going to make our way to New Atlantis. So we can go visit the people we need to see there in the lodge. And I'm, yeah, I haven't scanned this planet. Let me scan it. Oh. Yeah, I haven't been, my bad. I'm jumping ahead of security.
United colony secured. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
I need to turn down my mouse sensitivity a little bit. My DPI is too high. That's a little better. Before it was quick jumping like that. It takes radical jumps. I still can't get it quite low enough. I've got it all the way down to the lowest setting. it's still pretty sensitive. All right. May have to jump into the settings and see if there's a setting there to lower the sensitivity of the mouse. Kind of coming in at an angle. I mean, see, that's little mouse movements, man. And it's just way too much. Well, I know that I'm encumbered, but I'm not even worried about that right now. Alright, let's see if we can go to... Hey, I'm at 40. Shit, reticle sensitivity. Let's turn that down. Aim sensitivity, horizontal or vertical. $34. 33, 33, 33, and 33. Let's try that. I mean, it's still pretty sensitive, but...
Hey, Bosco! What, no Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
Yes, indigo. Alright, let me sell some of this junk so I can get to where I'm...
Your insistence on carrying so many things is reducing our travel speed.
Fight me. I need the money. $18.30. I'm not worried about those. He ain't got much money left. Oh, and I got 9 of these. I can get rid of all of these. Alright, that's pretty much leaves them 102. I can get rid of that. And that's pretty much it. But I'm not encumbered anymore. And I gained some money that way.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility...
Now, we're going to go right over here
You see that scientist
and
from
finish
Mars
selling,
staring at trees?
because you can
Sounds
sell
upset.
at that kiosk,
Whatever it is, it can't be
but you
that
can
guy.
also come right here to this glass building, and you can sell there. And I think even that guy there, I mean the bar, They'll buy food items.
Barrett
They won't buy
enjoys
much
this
else.
establishment.
But
He
I think they'll
frequently
buy
buys
food.
chocolate here, though I have informed him repeatedly.
Hi there.
It is likely a
Thanks for stopping in.
contributing
Feel free to
factor
look around.
his being
I can take care of
overweight.
transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
I don't have any questions, but I would like to see what you have
Oh,
to
please,
sell.
take a look.
Thank you. And matter of fact, I don't want to buy anything. I want to sell you 5,777 credits worth of stuff. If I possibly can. We're going to keep the Equinox. So we'll sell all of those. That, and that. Sell those. What else we got that we can get rid of? I got resources, but I guess I could have left those on the ship rather than toting them around. Alright, that'll be fine. That got me down good enough that I can. Oh, you're still a little too sensitive. Alright, that got me down good enough I can still function at least. So, alright, let's exit out here.
Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
Alright, so now let's go. Let's go over here to the tram. Which I also believe. No, it's not that building. Or is it that building? I believe you can buy things and sell things at this building too. Maybe not.
I'm really rather busy.
No, it's not this one. In one of the other districts, there's a building like this. I'll have to show it to you when I get there. But it's kind of a UC building like this. But it's but you can sell stuff there as well. It might be. It might be in this
Another day?
area. Over to the left when we come.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Yeah, right there.
We just need to
That
convince her
building
that
right
President
there.
Abayo isn't the same as her predecessors.
You
That an
can
adversarial
buy and
use is
sell
a thing of the
things
past.
Does Radcliffe even need to be involved?
President Abayo wants to foster relations,
Blue
not
building.
fracture them.
Right.
Keep up. We'll make sure she
Anyway.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been. front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside. Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please. Ridiculous. Easiest bet I'll ever win.
I'm suggesting is so outlandish. All the we appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. She's here, with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe,
Permanently
why couldn't
reduces
it be
fall
part of the
damage.
ultimate mystery?
I'll take that.
But, gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Sure thing.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now. We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment.
I don't know. That
Just
kind
like
of
the rest
logic
of
got
us.
the USS Enterprise in trouble.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us.
We can share a
In
bunch
addition to
together,
credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability?
Back.
You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Alright. Backpack.
I'm listening. So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? Bye.
Am I supposed to talk to
I hope
these
Barrett
people?
makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time, and everyone just sort of accepts he'll be fine, but still. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us. Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us. Well, right now, nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition, I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands. There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep. Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here. So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full. Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Okay, so this is my room. Oh, we got the watch case. Oh, and I have a safe. Sweet. So I can store things here. Well, that's good to know. Alright. I won't go prying into other people's rooms. I do know there's a downstairs. Through these doors.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Ready to get out there? We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. Felt the same way when I started, too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Sarah. Good to another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Yeah, why not?
Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all. Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need her back after you wrap her in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first, head down to the orientation hall. Get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest. Oh, and if you got a bounty, well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join. But if you've got any questions, I can get you sorted. Have some questions? Right. Got so wound up bringing you on board, I almost forgot.
Oh, I haven't. Come on, John. Let's hear it before you try to convince her to join the Marines.
All right. Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system. Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
Let's go down to this orientation hall.
Registration accepted.
Alright,
You may now
now I
proceed
gotta
to
go
the historical displays in the orientation
through
hall,
here.
or continue on to the examination.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civil... From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all this. It was only in 2230 that the faction known as the Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188. Beginning in 2240, House Baroon forces declared all-out war. Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United... After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All limited research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC, it was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official, no one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship.
The reason I hit all of those, for anybody who's wondering, is because actually, this guy, when you test with him,
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're startlingly realistic.
He's
Have
gonna
fun.
bring that point up.
Ah, you must be our new applicant. I'm Proctor Samuelson. The simulator's already been prepped. You can head in whenever you're ready. Good hunting.
I guess.
This is the Mark 18 Flight Simulation Chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active.
Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2. New targets active.
Warning! Warning! Incoming fire!
hit. Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 4 reached. Initiating Tier 5. New targets active.
Oh, watch out.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep your best run.
Alright, now you're gonna know why. Because that guy there, he's the simulator guy. And I forgot, I was thinking it was him. But it's not him that does the talking about whether I went through and looked at the stuff in the memorial hall.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions you needed answered first? Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did? Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data, checked out a few of the murals. Good. A test of preparation and thoroughness. Two traits the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 4. Not too shabby. The techs make us test each level of the sim too. I can tell you that way for some real artificial bastards. Good job putting them away.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service. Pretty standard for combat assignments. But your performance in the simulator does mean I can offer a signing bonus. Help convince you to join the cause.
10 years might seem like a long time, but it's worth the climb if you wish to become a citizen.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed? Fantastic. Then just follow me. Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the skies. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy? Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refer to the old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you? That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Okay, now I do know that I need to go to skills because I have 3 points. And I need to assign them somewhere. Oh, let's see. We have these 3. I can upgrade piloting, targeting, but I don't have any combat abilities. Really nothing else. So let's do pistol certification. Let's do rifle. Oh. Okay, so I can't do any down here till I do some stuff across the top. Alright, so pistol's good there. Let's go to science. Definitely want that one. Alright, let's go. Let's see. Scavenging. know those seem like some weird choices, but there's a reason why I chose him first off. I mean, I could have gone with the 10% health, which is generally what the majority of the population does.
You expecting me to jump down after you?
Well, yeah. Oh, girl.
They've got an appointment at Enhance tomorrow.
Come on, where are you at?
It's such an important day for them.
Run with them little short, stubby legs. Come on.
I promised myself I'm not going to cry.
Alright, while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and visit the residential and the other areas. That way I can go ahead and unlock them. For fast travel purposes. Alright. Now the other one should be commercial district, I believe. And then that way we'll have all the areas unlocked. Okay. Oh, so I've already unlocked them all. Okay. Cool. Yeah, because you got New Atlantis, you got the commercial district, mass district, and residential, and the lodge. Talk to the ship service technician. Alright. So let's go to the spaceport. Go get my kit. So we can go do our provisional mission.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on and out. I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent. Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
She managed to limp back here at all. Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
Yes, sir.
Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herat. Pleasure to be working with you.
It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite.
In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there.
My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out?
No, I can think of.
Then I won't keep you.
Make us look good out there, recruit.
Always. What did I do with my aspirin? Well, poo-poo. Lost my aspirin. Or I used it all. I ain't sure.
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera!
Oh.
I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really you? Captain of the frontier? Then the day is truly blessed. Because for a moment, I wasn't sure if you were real or just another hallucination. But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be. I know, right? And you can try to fight destiny, but you probably aren't going to win. Although, if I'm being honest, I'd wager you could beat just about anything, even theoretical concepts. But why would you, in this case? Either way, it's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick? What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do. Lead the way. You won't be disappointed. I know.
Alright, so both of those guys, let's see. Sarah is assigned to the frontier. Alright. Sarah's got a good record. Him not so much, but he's got good scavenging. Alright. Alright, Sarah, honey, let's go on back to our ship. It's time for us to go to... And Adoran fan, you need to get your butt on board. Or are you gonna stay here?
Word and we'll get underway.
Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
Okay, now we need to do our mission for Tau Ceti, which is grunt work. I didn't do any of those. Yeah, let's go there. Alright, so we need to go this way. power. Oops. I didn't have any points of grab jump, so it wouldn't grab me.
I will never get tired of that.
Alright, we're now at Tau City. Let's go to the map and we'll scan the planet. And then we'll set down here at Production Center.
Good to go for landing.
An abandoned meat-packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened here.
I don't know. Did I take this ship? Oh, it won't let me in it. Okay, we got dead settlers. Alright, this was an animal attack, obviously, by the scratches.
An abandoned meat-packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened here.
I don't know, but there's a lot of dead stuff. Like a dead ship.
Something's been through here recently, but left everything in place. At least we know it wasn't the Crimson Fleet.
I think that's the third book I found. Alright, let's see what's upstairs. Oh. Nothing in here. He didn't even get to eat his apple chunk. Nothing else really up here. Let's go ahead.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. Be quiet.
Alright. You obviously don't know me, but I don't know how to do it. See crap and I blow it up.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
Oh, I'm gonna take that. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Heck yeah. Let's put that in. Let's favorite that. Right there. Sweet. Sniper rifle. I don't have very many rounds.
Something's been through here recently, but left everything in place. At least we know it wasn't the Crimson Fleet.
What do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll. Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
I can't believe that a terramorph did all this damage. I mean, I've heard the stories, but to see the decimation firsthand...
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools. The settlers outfitted most of the buildings with turrets at some point. Not sure how many are still operable, but at least a few appeared to be in fighting shape. There were also some sensors scattered around the facility that I didn't recognize. But those are honestly all just educated guesses until we get the connection reset. Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
System offline.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello. Wish I'd found this earlier. Those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system.
Should let you keep tabs on how close the two...
Todd Nelson.
It's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
Hey, I'm not want you to have to call. I remember you said something about, or I saw a note about Piazza. Didn't you tell me, or that I was seeing there's a part that he didn't pay for on Friday, going to be collect on? Is that right?
No, it wasn't Piazza. It's it was the guy, Big Al. But he's gonna pay for it with a credit card.
Right. Okay, that's who it was. I'm sorry, I got it confused with job.
He had a real big order. So because his order was so big, they went ahead and sent the fascia. And he's like, well, I told her just to wait and send it all at one time. And I said, well, in that case, don't worry about paying for it now. Just when everything comes in, pay for everything at once.
And the grill, you gave him the grill side too.
The grill, I'm sorry. The grill.
Well, I was getting confused with y'all. Hey, I talked to Randy from Hope, and he wasn't going to be open, so I didn't go there. Okay. And, of course, we didn't go to North Caddo, and, we went there, but we didn't deliver. And then, everything's going good. And right, well, I got right. I thought they were going to be open, so I couldn't deliver them. Mount Pleasant. Anyway, we're going to be there, and it's going to be a little bit at the court. One, we'll around and check the. I got 3 pieces of tomorrow. I'm just going to let you sometime on the back. But we didn't have a manifest design.
Do you have anything for Texas tea?
No, didn't have that, but I got to go to business, so.
Oh, Andy.
Yeah, there's 1 piece for Andy, and sometimes they don't get back on time. I remember being late sometimes. I can just leave their stuff, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you want, since you got to wait anyway, if you've got the time, go ahead down to Andy's and see if he's there. If not, go ahead and drop his, because he doesn't have a key there. And then by the time you get back up to Piazza, they'll be back open.
It's gonna be so close. I'll just wait on the job, and then I'll just go home on business to I-40.
Now, Piazza, I will tell you this: even though they're not there when you pull up, that roll down door should be open.
It usually is. Yeah, and sometimes if he's not, I'm not gonna wait long on him. I'll just collect another one.
Yeah, well, I was going to say you can go ahead and unload his stuff, and then by the time you get it unloaded, he should be right around the corner.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Okay. Well, hey, I didn't mean to keep you talking. You need to, my deal is going to be what's going to be sit there for us to get there.
Yeah.
Now that Linda didn't come in either, and so I talked to the other Mike. Yeah, Linda's sick. And I guess everybody's got sick, because I got a little bit sick last week. I don't know. They're going to be all mad at me.
Well, I mean, it's nobody's fault. The crap's going around, and they said that right now there's a variant, in which I don't know what we've got, but there's a variant of COVID going around that's real rampant right now. It's called the JN1 variant. And they said that most people who think they have the flu actually have it.
Yeah.
So it could be that everybody's got.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, what I had was a cough, then I got sore throat. Now that I'm fighting it off with my vitamin C and stuff, it's already coming out. I've got all the discharge, so it's not. I don't feel bad at all. It's just every once in a while, swollen fist and all that kind of stuff because of that phlegm.
Yeah, I think I'm going to end up having to go to the doctor because mine's so bad right now to where if I lay down and try to sleep, I get an extremely horrible headache because of the congestion in my head.
Yeah.
And my right eye is steadily just crying. I mean, I can't stop it because the tear ducts are so clogged up. It's just running water constantly.
And then, like told me, you remember Randy on the front counter? Randy, the old guy?
Randy Waltrip.
Yep. You remember he'd been out 2 weeks?
Yeah.
They knew he was bad. He died. He died this weekend.
Oh my God. No.
Now, he had diabetes and all sorts of stuff.
Oh wow.
He wasn't, but he died.
Oh wow.
I don't know what day, whether it was Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, or something. He died.
So I guess technically Adriana's probably taking his spot.
No, she was going to get it. He wasn't going to come back anyway. But yeah, he didn't make it. But anyway.
Wow.
So,
I hate to hear that because he seemed like a good guy. I liked him.
This kind of business for a long time, other companies, and he hadn't been well even since I first saw him. He came around about a year and a half after I got him. And he'd been back, and he'd be in and out of the, he'd be gone for a while, he'd be back, always looking down. I seen him, we just saw him 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. I just saw him, I can't remember when, but when I saw him, he was talking. Hey, and I always wanted to ask him if he was related to Daryl Waltrip.
Yeah, because he had all the face shirts and stuff.
Yeah, if it was part of his family.
Right. Well, I knew a kid in high school named, Paul Waltrip, and I wondered if he related to him, because he kind of looked like him, but I think I asked him one time. He didn't think I was
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, well, yeah, you'll be out for a few days, I know.
Yeah, I'm probably going to end up having to go to the doctor tomorrow. And the thing is, what sucks the most is I've been with Chevyland long enough that I should have insurance now, but they haven't even talked to me yet, so I don't even have insurance.
No, and Linda told me that we're going to, see, I've got big insurance with Blue Cross anyway. Now they're talking about Chevyland's going to Blue Cross first of the year. And so I had dental and vision, and I was asking her, well, but they said something about sign up or read a go, whatever. And I said, well, I want to know what, because I've had the insurance for a year, but I didn't know what any provided.
Well, I'm kind of glad they're going with Blue Cross because that means I can keep my family doctor, and he's been my doctor since I was 14.
Well, that's why I said, well, if they're going to that, there ain't no reason for me to, there ain't no need for me to, go find the providers for United Way, United whatever, because they're not going to be used anyway. For the first year, if I'm the right one, I got to get my vision. I got to get my contacts.
Yeah, see, now if you'd have had to go to Hope, you'd have been an hour and a half later being down to Piazza.
No, I know what you mean, man. It's making it nice today.
Yeah.
But tomorrow, we're get with it tonight, I'm sure. So,
yeah, and then now because you couldn't get rid of that shit, you're going to get hit with other stuff, and you're still going to have stuff on your truck, which sucks.
Right.
To deliver. So that's good.
I bet those cages were full of people.
I'm hoping not. I was kind of hoping that this week it would be kind of a little bit slow because it being New Year's right around the corner.
Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, but you don't need to be talking anymore. I will. Again.
All right, we'll talk at you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.